guys, welcome to Starseed Love. I am Tara, and this is going to be your monthly reading for January 2022. We're going to be diving into the overall energies of 2022 for you, what you can do to kind of kick off the year on the right foot, any guidance your guides have for you, and just kind of seeing what's going to be going on this year. So if you want to check out the 2022 video that I posted last week, that's for the collective, to get just like a broader overview of the collective energies that we might be experiencing this year. But hopefully this one will be a little more specific to you. So we're just putting it out there for whatever areas want to come through, and let's see what we get. So let's call on your A-team, your angels, aliens, ancestors, ascended masters, and anyone else that can bring through clear divine guidance for my Geminis. January 2022. What's going on for you guys? All right. Okay, so let's get into it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So this is the Virgo card. Maybe you have some Virgo in your chart. Maybe there's someone in your life with some Virgo. But overall, I'm just feeling like you're feeling very isolated. Maybe chosen, like maybe you're choosing to be very isolated and kind of hermity right now. And that's okay. Let's see what else comes out in here though. So the theme of the year, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So things that were hidden are going to be coming to light. And I feel like this is in regards to your life purpose or your career. Maybe it's about love, but I'm feeling like for the most part, this is like major life things. If you've been deciding between two things, but you just feel stuck and you can't quite put your finger on like what choice you're gonna make, I feel like this year you're gonna get a lot of clarity, but things have to transpire before that happens. So what you can do to kick off the year right, we have the Chariot in reverse. So this is holding back. Don't jump to any big decisions right now. And especially because we're going to have Mercury retrograde in January. Yay. And it's just not the best time to be making big life choices. It's not to say that you can't. It's just make sure there is proper evaluation in the decisions that you're making, and you're doing your research about what you're choosing to do. You know, if it is something that you've been trying to decide for a long time, wait just a little bit longer. Wait till February. You know, if it's not absolutely necessary to dive into this choice right now, but I feel like for the most part, there's some things that need to happen before you'll know. Because I feel like there will be a point after this shit where you're just like, okay, now I know for sure. Now that this has happened and I've seen this side of things, now I know what my decision is. So just hold back for a little bit longer and see where that takes you. The main lessons that we have here, we have the Death card and the Six of Swords in reverse. So I feel like overall, it may seem like things are falling apart all around you. Not like completely and not like doom and gloom. But I feel like it may be a bit of a struggle because you want to trust that, okay, the waters are smoothing out, you know, you're sailing in the right direction, the universe has got your back, your higher self is guiding the boat, whatever. But it may be difficult to do that because things may be collapsing all around you. And I don't just mean like in your own life. This can be in institutions, the government, or just things going on in the world where it just seems like, what the fuck is happening? And it may be hard to see how this path is taking you towards better things. But just know that it is, and it may just take a little bit more time than you would like. And I think that goes for all of us. If that's the case, you know, I feel like we're all exhausted mentally, physically, emotional, spiritually, and it's sometimes very difficult to keep your eye on the end result, which is that everything that is collapsing around us in our own lives and in the world is making space for this vision of a better humanity, a better world that we're all trying to create. I mean, those of you watching this video, I'm sure you're a part of this mission, you know, to like ascend humanity and like push us into the next dimension and the next level of consciousness. And it can just seem like it's taking a very long time. And it does. It takes fucking forever. But, you know, that's what we signed up for and we're here for it. So, okay, so the supporting energies that we have here is the Knight of Wands and the upright. So this is great. This makes me feel like you're gonna be feeling motivated, even if it's not initially, or even if it's just in bursts. When you need to feel this energy, I feel like your higher self is gonna give you that gift. And we have the Nine of Wands here for what to watch out for. So this is like the wounded warrior. This is like the light worker that's just completely exhausted of planet Earth and the mission and the people here and all the things. So, you know, you may be fluctuating between like feeling strong as fuck and like, yeah, we're gonna get through this, and just like, when is it gonna end? I don't know. And feeling hopeless and exhausted. But like I said, it may be a struggle to like keep reminding yourself of like why we're here and the bigger picture of things. But like I said, I do think your higher self is going to be bestowing this upon you. And when there's periods where this fire energy is really needed, I think you're going to feel that. You're going to dig deep and find it within you. And it's okay if this doesn't last forever. You know, like this isn't an energy that is sustainable all the time. But just also try not to spiral into the doom and gloom of things, because remember, with death and destruction, there is always rebirth. And it may take longer than you want, but just try to keep that in your mind. And I feel like if you're like me, even when you're in this energy, it's like, as dark as I get sometimes in my mental health, I feel like there is that teeny tiny part of my soul that still understands the assignment. I understand the mission, and I'm not happy about it sometimes. But even in the deepest, darkest nights of the soul, you still have that seed of why we're here. So no matter how small that seed gets, hold on to it and know that it's okay to not be going full steam ahead 24/7 all the time, because it's not realistic. So, okay, let's pull some oracle cards for some guidance for January. And again, you know, I feel like this energy, it might not be present the entire year. You know, it may pick up later. And I mean, with this Knight of Wands, you aren't going to feel like this forever. So if there's any silver lining to this, that's it. Might not be a lot, but let's see if we can get any more guidance about this for my Geminis, please. All right. Goddess of the Moon. Ooh. I haven't seen this card yet in this deck, but it is beautiful. intuition, going within. So this card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are outstretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. So I love this for you, and I feel like, this is kind of just validating like what we've been talking about how when you get into that energy that's very difficult to be in, like this 9 of Wands here, do your best to tune into the bigger picture that your soul always knows, even if it's not a very clear, thank you. Even if it's not a very clear knowing of like, this is exactly where it's going to come from, or this is where it's going and this is the for sure end result, it can definitely be a source of hope that when you connect with it, it can really bring some of that peace and clarity or just knowing that you need at that moment. So, if you're feeling very exhausted and hopeless right now, do what you can. If it's, listening to a sound bath meditation or regular meditation or whatever it is, connecting with the earth, connecting with the angels, holding some crystals, like whatever it is that you can do to like make yourself feel a little bit better. I feel like that's going to help you step into the fire energy and not be so swamped with the 9 of Wands energy. So you've got this in the bag. It's just a phase, and that's the thing with the moon. This too shall pass, and you've definitely got what it takes to make it through it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I love you guys so much. Have a great new year, and I'll see you for our next video. Bye.